Is it still flashing? Whoop, 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 whoop. It probably started. What do you think, folks? Yay, here we are. I'm down here at Hierarchy House, and we're doing a little bit of checking on the Coromandel Arts Tour. Something's gonna happen and it could be good. Something's gonna happen and it could be good. Something's gonna happen and it could be good. Something's gonna happen like we knew it would. Oh yeah, well things will change and leaves will fall and it will rain. Transformed before your eyes. No time for chasing. Why? Oh, you never know just how life is going to go. So you jump in your boat and row, row, row. Jump in your boat and row, row, row. And something's gonna happen and it could be good. Something's gonna happen and it could be good. Something's gonna happen and it could be good. Something's gonna happen like we knew. Your pie in the sky. Go ahead, trust yourself. Everything will right itself. Oh yeah, well, life's a stream, so go ahead now, follow your dream. Jump in your boat and row, row, row. Jump in your boat and row, row, row. And something's gonna happen and it could be good. Something's gonna happen and it could be good. Something's gonna happen and it could be good. Something's gonna happen like we knew it would. All right. I'm down here at the Hierarchy House. It's a beautiful building that our community gets to use. In the other half over here tonight, there's a play. This is so fabulous. Somebody has purchased this beautiful basket. The artwork in here, this is a group for 14 years. This is some fine work by Debs. This is a print. The artist is Peter Sefton. Here's some lovely ceramics from Petra. Some paintings. We have woodwork, beautiful stool. Now, all these artists have their studios open for the day. This is the Coromandel Arts Open Studio. This is some glass representing the fine Pohutukawa blooms. Some beautiful cups. We've gone off live, my dear, because it doesn't seem to work, so I'm just recording it. How's that? And then I'm going to edit it later. I usually go live, but I can't be. This is Uli's work. Lovely. Here's some fine work that's stitched together and then sewn. We have some paper bags, bits of old weaving. Some ceramic work. Fresh paintings. Absolutely. Richard Crisps. Some photography manipulated. All this beautiful artwork. Some pots by Sam Ireland. Some beautiful glazing going on. So this arts tour has been going on here in the Coromandel for 14 years. In this beautiful space.
I see it popular, but I mean to say Coal Range.
Yes.
Yes.
I found it down at Long Bay.
Okay.
And I lugged it home.
Wow. Yes.
'Cause it was-
very cool.
And so,
What are you going to do with it?
Oh.
well, there's a painting.
Oh,
So it brought back memories of my aunts and making bread and coal ranges and, you know, quite nostalgic really.
Oh, this cabbage tree. We're up in the treetops.
And you see that one's beginning to flower
Yeah.
in the corner. And when it comes out a bit further, the fragrance will be delicious. That's an old one there. So those are its little sort of seed-heady things.
Yeah. And then that's something
And
that
that's
hasn't
a new
yet
one.
bloomed.
Yeah.
And that's the newest. Ooh.
Yeah. Yes.
All right.
The ones around here. You could just.
Woo! I'm dropping rocks.
Oh, as long as you didn't drop it on
No,
your
I
foot.
didn't. What's this fabulous thing? What is this thing?
So I found this at Long Bay.
Long Bay is a beautiful beach.
Yeah.
And,
And what do you think it is?
well, I think it came from a stove.
From a
And
coal range. Yeah.
From a coal range, like people would cook on it.
Yeah.
And you've done this, it's inspired this
and
painting.
it inspired this painting here.
And the memories, is that the name of the?
I call it nostalgia.
Oh, nostalgia, that's it. And so that's the type of coal range it would have come from.
Yeah, I remembered my aunts. I had two aunts in particular I used to go and stay with as a child.
So you
cook
go
on these.
collect beautiful things from the beach. This is a beautiful
It's
thing.
a beautiful piece, isn't
At
it?
any point in that, it could be an artwork in
Yeah.
itself, like
well,
that.
that was. I thought about that for a long time, and I've still got in mind that I might talk to Kevin Brett. He doesn't know that.
Oh well, it's on live TV now.
No, I have mentioned it to him. I think he's probably forgotten. About somehow
mounting it.
mounting it, because if you put it against a,
Here we are coming into your beautiful studio.
if you put
Kay
it,
is part of the arts tour.
if you put it against,
Oh yeah. Oh, look at that. That is so
that's
beautiful.
quite
The white
stunning,
comes
isn't
out. A
it? Yeah.
totally different picture
Yeah.
than when we were looking at it against the
Yeah.
different color.
yeah.
Now, what kind of work is this?
Well, I was house sitting over in Whangapara,
Yeah.
and I sat on the veranda one lovely day,
Yes.
and I sketched that,
Yes.
and I looked at my sketch.
You want to take that
It's
out of your
all right.
hands? You can. You just carry that around. It's valuable. And you sketch this little
Quite attached
sketch.
to it.
It's a beautiful thing.
So I just made a sketch from the veranda, and this little bit in here,
Yeah.
it's white sand. Anyway, when I looked at it afterwards, I thought, actually, it's all a whole lot of triangles.
So that's the
So
little bit
I
of
sat
white
down.
sand.
Yes, that's why I started with that bit,
Oh. Let's see.
with the white.
I'm going to hold this up right in front of it. We started with the white bit, which is right there, right there,
Right there.
and then there
Yeah.
on the painting.
Yeah.
Look at that. That's so cool. Absolutely.
And so then I just started drawing triangles, and then I just put that away and carried on.
And now we've been from triangles to turrets. Is that a turret? Or
well,
what
it's
is
a
it called?
mosque.
A mosque. Do they have turrets, or do they
I
have
don't
some
think
other
it's
name?
called a turret, no.
But a turret is a round tower, is it not? But maybe not
Well,
on a
maybe you
mosque.
do call that a turret.
I don't know.
I
Maybe
don't
not on a
know,
mosque.
but it's the most beautiful
Somebody look
thing.
that up for us quickly. Look that information up for us. Oh,
Whoops.
do we have some visitors coming?
Hello. Yeah. What's up?
We're starting our
Oh, how nice. How are you?
I'm filming a talk show live.
She's-
So you all,
all
don't
right.
run away, don't run away.
It's all right. She seems to be quite happy just to kind of...
Yes, I'm just
Oh, you
chitty
might-
chatting.
You can end up on the...
Yeah. Hey, this is your first stop on the arts tour?
yes. It's always our first stop because we just lived over there.
Ah. And how many years have you been arts touring?
This is our fourth year,
Yeah.
and I think we've bought something every year except one.
Ah.
So because we like to support the
Yeah. And like there's like 30 or so. How many of the studios do you make it to?
Oh, not very many because I usually run out of money.
That's too funny. Well, I would say get out your checkbook right here if you like. Perfect. All right.
Yeah.
This is an interesting piece. What is you want to tell us about this one?
Yeah, that's based on a beautiful easel that Barbara von Sider gave me.
Oh, so the easel.
Here's the easel.
Ah, the easel is in the background, but the easel is the. Look at the beautiful colors on that
I
easel.
needed to fix the easel, so I had to turn it on its end. And when I looked at it, I thought, that's a window.
That is so. I'm telling you, like just the random things around your house, like any portion of this would make it beautiful. Look at
Yeah.
that. That is a beautiful painting right there. Like that could be a painting in itself.
That's
So when you look at it through the
that's the
camera.
inspiration for this one.
Okay, so now,
Yes, I started painting that one during the arts tour last year.
All right.
and there it is. You see the.
And so when I turned the easel on its side to fix it up a bit, I thought, oh, that's a window.
It's so beautiful.
And then I thought, I've got to put something behind the window. I had a few ideas.
You're full of little clever ideas.
It's going to be a piano, a woman playing a piano. And then I thought, no,
No,
it's an artist, surely.
it's an artist. Oh, and what's this little hand? Wait a minute. We've just spotted the little hand in the corner. What's the little hand in the corner about?
Well, it's a child looking through the window at the
Oh,
artist.
cute.
Well, I called it inspiration.
It's great.
Because
I
that
love
was-
the colours in it.
Yeah,
Me
well, that's
too.
Barbara von Sider's old easel, which she gave me.
Yeah. Oh.
So I've actually now called it to Barbara. I did call it inspiration to begin with, but
Lovely.
it is, because those are Barbara's colours, aren't they?
So beautiful. I love your signature too. Don't you think she has a smashing signature? Look at that. It's kind of, I think that's really cool. It could almost be, I don't know. I think that's an artwork in itself, your signature.
I still love your lady with her. Just here. She's lovely.
Just a,
Oh, this hat one.
yes, I thought I'd better bring her out
Yeah,
and
bring
dust
her
her
out.
off.
Yes.
Dust her off. And
Okay, well,
how
this-
did you know?
Money.
Gosh, look at how beautiful.
Okay. Not for too long.
Oh, no.
Feel free to come back and spend
We
it.
will. See you later.
Have a
See you
great
later.
tour. Okay, so these are Puhutakawa leaves
Yeah,
that you picked up off
off the beach.
off
at
the
Long
beach
Bay.
at Long Bay. Same
And all
place
the
we
little-
found. Same place we found the cook stove top. Yes.
Well, it's there's a little part of the beach which is kind of my inspiration bit. Where I
You're-
find things,
where
where I
you're-
have ideas.
Wow. And it's always the same spot.
It's almost always the same spot. Same little part of the beach. And these are all bits of glass, that I picked
Yeah.
up off the beach.
And I love this rock that it's sitting
Rocks
on.
off the beach.
Now, the fact that you've put this beautiful hat on this styrofoam head that you painted black, I think that's very clever of you because the work is not so heavy you can't pick it up.
No, and also I quite liked the fact that she had this sort of like pitted face sort of.
Right, the pitting in the face
Yeah.
really kind of mirrors the pitting in the stone.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's this.
So I didn't want to. I mean, I had a thought about, getting out some filler and making it all smooth, and then I thought, no, because she sort of seemed to me. I know I called her Justine, but
Just
I thought her probably as being African.
all the little treasures. Your mountains of treasures. Now, what is this windy, beachy scene? What's this?
Well, this is the one I had this in the last exhibition,
Mm-hmm.
and I called it Water.
Water, but there's no water in it.
No, it was just so. During lockdown, I went through my photos,
Yeah.
as one does, just chuck stuff out.
Yes.
I spent
Good for you.
a lot of years travelling, and I've got a lot of photos.
Oh, yeah.
And so I found this photo of the Liwa Desert, which is in the United Arab Emirates, where I had been, and I found photos of some boats that I'd taken over at Kennedy Bay at Haratona.
Yeah.
And when I looked at the two images together, I was reminded of stories I'd heard about the Aral Sea in what was the Soviet Union. And it was the fourth largest lake in the world until the Soviet Union government decided to take water for irrigation from the rivers
Oh no.
that fed this lake. And the lake is a special kind of lake. It's got some technical term. It doesn't have water coming up from underground or anything. And so within, it took about 50 or 60 years, the lake was completely dried up. So when they took photos from, out there in space, this whole lake had totally dried up. Fishing industry totally destroyed. People's livelihood totally destroyed. And also it caused toxins as it dried up. These toxins
I started floating around in.
so the people who stayed there started having health problems. I mean, it's considered to be one of the
this is
worst
such a painful
environmental.
painting.
I know.
Oh my goodness. Can we switch topics over here to this? Look at me. I'm just like,
I know.
avoid any
Well, yes,
painful,
well, no,
avoid pain
I
at
don't
all
expect
costs.
to sell that, but
Right, well, there it is. What's
it
this
is.
one?
it was funny because a friend came round and she instantly knew what it was. She said, it's a bird's eye view of Taranaki.
A bird's eye view of Taranaki.
And she was absolutely right. That's exactly right.
Is that what it is? Well, good then.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't take a photo or anything. I just,
Yeah, there it is.
again, I know Taranaki well enough to paint it without.
It's interesting.
Paint it from the head.
And what is this? This one, of course, is our beautiful
A beautiful geranium.
geranium. And so you said you took up painting recently. Do you think you're going to stick with it for a while, or
Yeah.
you liking it? Yeah. Okay.
It's so absorbing. I've got so much to do.
Mm.
And when I'm painting, it's almost like meditating.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, it's,
Yeah. And look at this, and there's eggplants. Oh, I like the way you've gotten a little bit of shine going on that bowl.
yeah, you'll be getting something a bit weird happening with the light.
With the
coming
light,
through,
yeah, but
coming through. The
there it
window.
is. But it's very nice.
Yeah, the light coming through is catching up.
I
those
know, it is.
coppery bits rather
It is very
nicely, isn't
coppery.
it? Yeah.
All right. Well, Kay, thank you so much for taking time to speak with me about your beautiful art. And you're an inspiration. Why not, right?
Why not?
Why not? Absolutely. We can. Inspire. We shall
Well,
be
that's-
inspirations.
that's what the painting is about really in the exhibition. I called it Standing Tall.
Wow.
Sort of like, yeah.
Yeah. Go down to Hauraki House and see Kay's Standing Tall painting. Bye-bye. This used to be the old hospital in Coromandel. There are artists from the art tour involved up here. We'll see what we can see. Coming in. Hello. I have my camera running. Is that a problem? Hi, Tony.
Good to see you.
It's good to see you. The piece that you have down at the show,
Yeah.
it looks a little bit like this one. And these new sort of balloony type structure, or these lines, it's a little different for you.
No, it's not really. I've been doing them for 20 years.
Somehow, I always think of your stuff
Well,
as more.
I'll tell you what happens.
What happens?
Over time, things change.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like my art. Recognise the others.
oh. Once you see one, you start recognizing them. Now, have all these been painted recently? Like, see, these seem
all the
really-
big ones haven't.
Oh, they're all. These seem like new ones.
They
to
are
me.
new.
They're
Yeah,
behind
they're
you
definitely
there.
new. And I was just thinking about them that people haven't really been looking at those ones.
Oh,
They're more interested in the big ones and interested in the small blip.
hello.
Hi, which is you? Is you the artist?
Yeah.
Okay. You
Tony.
like Tony? I'm Paul.
There you go.
Good.
Paul, what brought you on the art tour?
Well, I'm creative, you know.
Oh, okay,
I
yeah.
don't do any painting, but I just like seeing things that are creative. Yeah, I think we're meant to be creative in some way.
Yeah, well, as I tell people, this all happened by accident.
Oh,
I got sick.
I see.
I was in hospital. I had nothing to do. There was the option to do some art. I didn't even know what art is. I still don't. And I started to produce some work, and people around me really liked it.
I love it. I have 3 of
And-
these paintings.
And it's grown ever since from then. But the basis of my art is the Maya culture of Central America.
Oh, right.
Because I lived in Guatemala for 3.5 years.
Okay.
And I lived near Tikal, which is sort of one of the main
Towns.
the main Maya places. It was big.
Oh, okay.
It was 250,000 people or so. And
So these things are very reminiscent of Mayan glyphs.
they are Mayan glyphs.
They are like they're actual.
Yeah, they're actual glyphs.
What do you call it? Glyphs?
Yeah, hieroglyphics.
Oh,
Glyphs.
okay. So
Sacred writing.
They were what,
That was on the pottery and on
Yeah.
the sides of buildings.
does anyone know what they mean?
Archaeologists would tell you they know that all of it means, or 85%.
Oh, okay.
But I will tell you the truth. They know very little because these don't mean one word. They are like mudras from.
Like the concept?
Yeah, they're each of those is a dance,
Okay.
among other things. That's all I've found out. I can do a dance.
Yes, I've seen one of your dances.
I can
Would
do a
you do?
dance.
Would you do a dance for us on one of these? I wish you would. Like this one in particular, this pink one. I think it's good.
Okay,
It deserves.
I'll do a little dance.
Okay, you do a little dance for us. I mean, if you'd like.
It's just all from the vibration of that growth. And it goes on and on. I don't know how the dance stops. I just stop it.
Yeah, that's a good idea. See, and it's like, who knew that a glyph?
Could it have that much energy?
Yeah,
And like these, when they're in people's homes, they warm the whole house up.
that's true.
And people don't get sick of them. They actually,
I love them,
they
Mom.
love them more and more. And the common story is people love this art. And what I say to people too, people who say they don't like my paintings are lying.
Ooh, this
And they
one.
are.
This
Because
one
only
is.
about 2 people have ever said they don't like it.
Yeah.
And that's in 20 years.
Is this a new one? When did you
No,
make this one?
that's that's the oldest one in the room.
Well, yeah, it's really different color-wise than the color combination. I guess is really different here on this one.
Well, the other 4 bigger ones in the room are all painted around the same time. And I've got like 30 of them. I don't even really want to sell them. I like them myself. But all of the smaller stuff that can go, these glyphs, I move them out by
Yeah.
the hundreds. I don't sell them. I sell some, but generally I just move them on.
There's a whole box here we can choose from.
Yeah.
It's amazing. Well, Tony, thank you for allowing me to film you, and thank you for taking time to give it up and give me a dance. Well, it wasn't
You got
necessarily.
really privileged there.
I know. Well, that's why I'm taking the time to thank you, because I did not take it for granted that you actually did that for
For
me.
all we know, our friend here, Mr. Creativity, may have been a psychiatrist from Henry Bennett looking me over.
Oh dear, may have been. Well, he's gonna. I would say he's doing all right, wouldn't you? I mean, yeah, I would. I would say that you're doing just great. Okay, hello. Come on in.
All right. Thanks very
It'll
much.
be
And you don't mind people just touching your paintings? I mean,
It's all sealed. I've sealed it all with the varnish. It's
Right.
washable. You know, you can clean it down.
so you're like, oh, please touch my painting.
Yeah, I do like people to feel the bit of texture there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Interesting. Yeah, because I would no more walk into an art room.
No, you wouldn't.
and
No, you
touch
wouldn't
someone's
do it.
painting. You
No,
wouldn't do that,
especially
would
with
you?
the Mona Lisa.
Yes. No,
You'd
don't
probably
touch
get
the Mona
straight
Lisa.
out immediately.
How many years have you been in the arts tour?
This is my first year.
Oh, what brought you to the arts tour?
What brought me? Well, I've been on the Christmas exhibition and the
Yeah.
art group exhibition. So, yeah.
You figured it was time to be on the tour.
Yeah, that's right.
And look, you're making a little
But
painting.
not at my house because we live up a steep drive.
Right.
So,
Yeah, this is nice having the opportunity to use this old hospital building.
it is, it's great.
And everybody gets their own little room,
Yeah.
which is really nice. You can do it the way you want it.
Exactly.
I like that about it. Absolutely. So, and there's been quite a few people visiting?
A lot.
Yay.
An awful lot.
Okay. Do you think you might do it again next year?
I think so. If it goes ahead.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes. Well, somebody's going to have to run it for it to go ahead.
I know.
Maybe that's you. Looks pretty on film.
This is just a little project. The art group, when they have their exhibition in January, they have a big project.
Mm.
And this year they decided that we'd all do little ones of garden scenes
Oh.
and stick them on a board.
Oh, make a big
that-
garden.
Yeah. And they're only going to be $20 or $30 each.
Yeah.
So there, that's it.
Affordable art for the masses.
Yeah. Most of them have finished them, but I'll finish one. And I'll just do this quickly and keep working on it because,
Gives you something to do while people are...
yeah. The only trouble is, I think I'll bring my pastels tomorrow because once you've mixed the paint with acrylic, you've got it. You can't leave it.
Right, and if somebody starts chatting you up about your art, you want to...
Well, you can't. You have to keep going, otherwise it dries.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But pastels are better, and oils are better.
Yeah, this is what we're finding out, like the mediums for exhibiting artists to do while waiting.
Well, this is the first time I've done it, so I've made a mistake. Anyway,
Oh, wow.
I'll take this home.
But
and
the
bring
pastels might get your fingers all chalky. Maybe colored
they
pencils
do.
would be better. See all
I-
the
I
things to
hadn't thought of
consider.
that.
Well, try the pastels tomorrow, and then by next weekend, you'll have it all worked out. Goodness gracious. Okay, thank you for your time.
Oh, no, I know. I'll bring some wet ones.
There you go.
Yeah.
And so I said I'm gonna be able to meet you. So that all worked out really nice.
Oh my goodness, this work is amazing.
You like it, eh?
I do. I like the different colors, and I like the
nice.
figurative, these beautiful ladies that you do.
Oh, the beautiful ladies that I do.
Hello.
Here we go.
We love the beautiful ladies. Does everyone love the beautiful ladies?
I don't know, but the people who tell me they love them are the
They-
ones that love them.
Yes.
So the
And look,
ones that
this
don't
one-
love them don't tell me that.
Oh, this one has beautiful legs.
Yeah, that was actually quite full on, actually, those legs.
Are they hollow?
They got
Or are
bubble
they-
wrap inside.
Bubble wrap
Bubble
inside.
wrap, nice and easy, lots of it everywhere, all used up.
God, it's just absolutely stunning.
Thank you,
Beautiful work.
thank you.
And I love the way you've made these big...
Hang on. Hold that thought.
I will. I love the way you've made this beautiful
leaves.
environment for...
Yes, it was actually challenging. You know, these rooms aren't the best. Hello.
Hello.
So you'll really have to.
Yeah, but you've made she's made a beautiful environment for that sculpture.
Yeah.
It's got a lovely place to live.
Oh.
How long have you been weaving, anyways?
Probably about 20 years now.
That's what I like to hear.
Oh,
Hello.
You like those butterflies?
Really?
Don't they? I know.
Butterflies. Oh, that's a good idea. Making butterflies.
what drew you to weaving in the first place?
Why do I weave?
Why do you weave?
Because I think I had to learn how to be patient. I think that's some.
weaving.
Yes, I think I had a real.
slow me down a bit.
I really had to.
And did it work?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, so now we all know what to do if we want to learn to be patient.
Yes, it's a good idea too. Oh, yeah, no, that's just part of it.
And the,
Something like that.
now, is this an actual cushion?
That's a
Is
cushion.
it, can I squish it?
You can squish it.
Because I don't like touching people's beautiful artwork. Look at that. But this, this stuff is meant to be used, isn't it?
Absolutely. Yeah, that's what I make it for, to be used.
And these colors, these bright colors are sort of industrial dyes.
They are. They're called Terry dyes.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a New Zealand firm that makes them especially for flax.
Oh, so that the flax, because flax probably takes color differently from other things.
Very hard to dye.
I
So
would
natural
imagine.
dyes is very hard.
Tinikaka, that might work on there.
Tanikaha.
Tanikaha.
Yeah,
See, I
yeah.
said it wrong. Tanikaha.
Yeah, but I knew what you meant.
Yes, we're communicating. We've got some communication
that's
going on.
right. That's right.
Wow. And okay, so you started weaving because you needed to learn patience, but then who did
But
you go?
I realised that when I had started being quite passionate about weaving, and then when I did a lot of weaving, then I realised I had to be patient, and so I thought probably that's why I was drawn to it, because I was a very impatient person.
Wow. Well, it seems like
Before.
so you okay, yeah. So
There's a
it seems like
before
you
and
might
after.
there's a before and now. It seems like you might have been drawn to something else if you were an impatient sort.
Yeah.
Now
That's
you're working
right.
these bits of flax that you've cut,
Yes, they have to be scraped.
and the scraping makes them more
Makes
pliable.
them more pliable. And then if I boil them, I'm going to preserve them, which means I can hang them up and let them dry. And if I want to weave in 10 years' time, I can use them again.
Only
just-
if they've been boiled.
Just by putting them into water, yes.
For how long? Boil for 10 days or just like a
No.
tomato?
No. You boil it for about between 2 and 5 minutes.
No, not long.
And that's all. Yes.
And if you don't
if-
boil it, what
If
happens?
I
It just
don't
turns.
boil it, I will have to weave whatever I wanted to weave that day or in the next 2 days, because it dries out and then it's hard and then you can't weave
Can't
with
use it.
Yes.
Wow, look at this lovely book you have here with lovely
Yes.
recipes for weaving.
A little bit. Yeah. This is a very famous little book that you can make toys
Oh, how
toys
fun.
for kids and
Yay.
all sorts of really neat little things, and I bring that along sometimes when I want to occupy myself
And I
to
love
these
the
things like the arts tour, and I can start making little things and give them away. And
I love the way you finish the edges on these. This is beautiful
Okay,
work.
Yeah, that's a good little one.
Does that does it have a particular name, this twisted
No,
finish? No,
no,
just the
there
beautiful
is
braided one at the end.
It's the double lock, and then whatever you do with the hangovers, then then that's your own sort of thing. Yeah.
That's beautiful. Oh, right. So those were the bits that were hanging out over the pot, and you've twisted them all together. I see what's happened.
Yeah.
I'm catching on.
Yes, that's right.